Mandy Brodil, walking around the 2011 Dealer Expo. We're here with CV4's Rob Celendano. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. How about you, Mandy?
Good. You enjoying the show?
Oh, it's great. Love the turnout.
Tell us a little bit about CV4 and how your company got started.
No problem. You know, with the advent of the four-stroke world really coming to this marketplace, we've been making four-stroke parts for many years. And when I say, four-stroke parts, I'm talking about Formula One, NASCAR, NHRA, MotoGP, a full gamut of really racing parts for the four-stroke industry. So it was a natural, transition for us to come over to this marketplace where really performance is really necessary for these machines.
I'm sure especially when the four strokes came in the production class, that probably gave you a big opportunity.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, realistically, the parts that come into bikes in the way of engine parts are pretty much entry-level stuff. So, there's an opportunity there to step it up performance-wise, horsepower-wise. There's a lot of different things, dependability that can be done, and we take it to that next level.
Of course, everyone knows you about your hoses that you have. What makes those better than the stock hoses?
Well, realistically, the stock hoses, the materials they're made out of are very, I'm not going to say weak, but they're very vulnerable to puncture. They have bad puncture resistance, abrasion resistance, and burst pressures, as opposed to what we have available. And our piece is basically more dependable. Okay,
and I see you have a little secret that you've brought to the Dealer Expo. Would you mind showing it to us?
No problem. What it is it's our new Lithium Ferrous batteries. You're talking about a battery that's basically a fifth of the weight of a stock battery, and realistically, for most intents and purposes, almost twice to even 3 times as much power as a factory battery is. This is basically our large battery, and I say our large battery, this is for most UTVs, most Rhinos, Razors, those type of applications. This battery weighs roughly just a little bit more than 2 pounds, which is about 8 pounds less than what the factory battery is, but it has more displacement than the factory battery. I mean, for those guys looking to take a lot of weight out of their UTVs or side-by-sides, this is really an incredible way to do it. We've also got a smaller version of it for ATVs, and we even have smaller versions of it for smaller displacement dirt bikes, but realistically, it's something that doesn't need a lot of maintenance, and when I say that, you don't have to keep a battery tender on it or anything like that. It realistically, over a year's time, only loses about 95%, retains 95% of its charge. So you don't have to maintain it in any way, shape, or form. And when you go to hit the button, it's there. And when you hit the button, it hits hard.
So these aren't one of the batteries that whenever you're off of it, it's in the garage, you don't have to keep it plugged in for the next ride?
No, definitely not. We actually advise against it. The battery really likes to just sit, and it will maintain its battery. It's much like the lithium cells that are in a lot of the power tools nowadays, which they don't need a lot of maintenance neither.
Show us some of your other products that you have on this bike right here.
No problem. One of our newest products actually is something I expect almost every ATV racer to really adapt to very quickly, and that is we're making a kill switch mount for ATV applications and they'll fit Pro Armor or fit Pro Design kill switches. And traditionally, this is like with Pro Armor, this is their adapter for the top half of the bar, which is 7/8 diameter. This is how much space you need. The piece that we're making only needs 1/4 of an inch of area to be able to mount to the bars. It also comes where it bolts from the top to the bottom, so you can actually change the offset, center it, or place it wherever you want, which fits well to whatever accessories you've got on your bars.
That's great. So you're actually making it more versatile for the racer.
Much more versatile. There's a lot of guys out there, especially with flex bars, that are looking for places to mount their kill switches. I see them mounted with tie wraps. I see them mounted in all kinds of different unorthodox ways, and this will really eliminate all that and give them a good solid point to mount from. You mentioned our hoses. Our hoses are something that we've done for years and years, and I say years and years, our 5 years in the business right now, but we actually developed them not from a bling perspective, but we developed them to be dependable. We've had a lot of people that have had engine failures over the years, and they attribute it to basically puncturing a hose. They'll be out on course somewhere far away from civilization and cut or puncture a hose or even burst a hose and wanted something better. So we've offered a silicone rubber hose, which is a lot more dependable than the factory neoprene hoses. So not only does it, have all those other attributes to it, but it looks good on top of it because we offer it in colors.
Well, as a girl who rides a pink bike, being able to get one of these in multiple colors makes it all the more reason to put it on your quad. Rob, thank you for taking the time to discuss all these wonderful products with us, and we look forward to seeing more of you in the future in the ATV industry.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.